So, I'm recovering from a 22.5-hour mission to Sweden and back yesterday. Left my house at about 10 to 4 in the morning on Thursday morning. Went to Luton Airport, boarded a flight to Sweden to Östersund. Had a wicked day actually, really good day with mates and some really good people that I met out there as well. Not just Arsenal fans, but some of their fans and some of the locals. So it was just a wicked trip, really enjoyed it. But then when I was going back to the airport yesterday after the game, I see this statement, or comment should I say, that Hector Bellerin has come out with about Arsenal Fan TV. And about how, you know, they're making money off of the back of failure, and that's not a proper fan. And obviously, I appear on Arsenal Fan TV. I go on it regular after games. Just started a weekly show with Robbie as well. It's a good time to plug it because that's at 9 o'clock tonight. We'll be doing a live stream on his channel. But as somebody who goes on it regular and has been on it most of this season, I find Hector Bellerin's comments insulting. I spent £500 going to Sweden yesterday for the flight, for the drinks, for the food. Yeah, it cost me 500 quid for the football ticket included as well. You know, I done all in all just shy of £500. Plus add into the fact that I took a day off work, and obviously that cost me money. And the fact that I got in at 2:45 this morning and I am now back up and going out to work, I feel absolutely fucking knackered. But that's what I've got to do, because I'm not a multi-millionaire footballer. I'm not a guy who's getting paid in excess of, what, 60, 70 grand a week he's probably on. So if you total that up, he's on, what, 3 million quid a year. Add into that all of his sponsorship deals, I'm sure he's got loads. What with his modelling, I'm sure then the fashion companies and clothing brands that are throwing themselves at him. Adding the fact that he's probably got a boot deal as well. The guy's probably making the best part of 4 million quid a year. Now, the way I look at that is fair play to the lad. You know, he's a young kid and he's earning £4 million a year. So you can't knock him, fair play. Where I can knock him is when he plays shit. And let's be honest, there's not one person that can come on here and not one person can tell me that he's been any fucking good for 2 seasons now. Yeah? 2 years. This guy has been shit. And it's no coincidence that as soon as he gets his multi-million pound contract with Arsenal, that he goes to shit. Because when he was breaking into the first team and when he was trying to start a career in the first team with Arsenal, the guy was playing really well. And he was getting up and down the right back position, up the right wing. He was whipping balls in. He was actually defending. Since he's got his big deal, this guy can't cross a fucking ball. This guy don't take a man on. There was instances in that game last night where I think it was Maitland-Niles or Iwobi had the ball. I can't remember which one it was. Happened a couple of times. And they're sort of in the right back position. And Bellerin was up near halfway. And their players are sucked in so much that he had the freedom of that half of the pitch, their half of the pitch. So I'm standing there and I'm screaming, run, fucking run. What are you standing on the halfway line for? You give Iwobi or Maitland-Niles, whoever it was, an option to ping a 40-yard ball over their players that are now in our half. You've got the whole half of their pitch. Instead he just stands there. Brain dead. Absolutely brain dead footballer. The guy can't cross, despite standing in warm-ups every single game, crossing balls into Lacazette, Welbeck, Aubameyang, whoever's starting up front. Watch every warm-up. He will stand there on the touchline and he'll just ping balls into the box. Yeah, when the game starts, he cuffs it. Don't cross a ball. Every time he gets down the right wing, he shapes up to square it backwards to Xhaka, El Neni, Maitland-Niles, Mkhitaryan, whoever's playing in the position behind him or around him. Watch him in games. I've watched him all season. Yeah, he's been fucking trash. Yeah, the fact that this guy came out with this, he went to some Oxford University speech or something he was giving. Well, yeah, great. Go and give a speech. Brilliant, fantastic. But in that speech, It came out last week or early this week about Alexis Sanchez, and how that Alexis Sanchez had a winning mentality and he wanted to win all the time. And sometimes it got too much. Sorry. I know which one I'd rather have in my fucking football club. We've just got rid of the only fucking winner. Well, maybe that's harsh. Maybe one of the only winners in the squad. Okay? Now, whilst I'm not too bothered that Alexis Sanchez has gone now, because it's done and dusted. I can't get that back. I can't bring him back to my club. Yeah? We got rid of a guy who pretty much gave everything in 90% of his time at Arsenal Football Club. He was the difference in fuck knows how many games. Single-handedly won us football matches. And for this fucking dickhead to sit there and come out with Alexis Sanchez wanting to win all the time was too much. Bruv, seriously, the shirt's too heavy for you, mate. The badge on that shirt is too heavy for you. You can't handle that shirt, yeah? Because you ain't got the fucking mentality that it takes to play for Arsenal Football Club. Do you know why? Because you're shit. You got a shit personality, a shit mentality, and you're shit at football, yeah? Then you got the cheek to continue on in that speech, which had got leaked yesterday, like I just said, and start slagging off match-going fans that spend thousands to pay towards your wages. And you've got the fucking cheek, you little nut, yeah, to come out and start fucking slagging them off because they film after a game. Fuck yourself. Seriously. Fuck yourself. You're quite possibly one of the worst right-backs I've seen in 30 odd years supporting Arsenal. Yeah? Who the fuck do you think you are? Seriously, who do you think you are, bruv? You're getting paid £4 million a year and you're coating off people who are paying their hard-earned wages to go and watch you all around fucking England and Europe. You're a fucking prick, bruv. Seriously, you are taking the wholesale piss. Who the fuck does this guy think he is? Seriously. Unbelievable, the comments. How can you slag off fans? Like I said, I paid 500 quid nearly to go and watch that last night. I didn't have to go. That 500 quid could have paid for me and my missus to go out on Valentine's night. Could have gone on a nice posh spa somewhere. Could have gone away for the weekend. Could have gone to Paris or Milan or fucking somewhere nice. Me and my missus. But you know what? I went to the game. And my missus was like, yeah, cool, don't worry. We'll do something at the weekend. It'll be fine. Go to the game. Yeah? I went to that game knowing it was going to be minus 15 wind chill. Knowing that it was going to cost me 500 quid all in. Knowing that, yeah, we'll probably win. But knowing that the team we're playing ain't all that. And knowing that we'll probably play a reserves team. And while we mixed it up and we had a few lesser players in there, we had the likes of Ozil, Mkhitaryan, etc. Yeah, Mustafi. But I knew that we weren't going to get our best 11 going last night. But I still went. I went to Bellerin earlier in the season when we played out there. With all the fuck-ups, and everyone knows the fuck-ups we had going through 6 different countries, trains, planes and automobiles. Fucking hell. That trip cost me £800. Now, I'm sorry, £800 a head to Bellerin is fuck all. My man probably goes and spends that on a fucking pair of shit trainers or a pair of slippers. Do you know what I mean? And he's got a cheek to come out and slag people like me off because I voiced my opinion on how the game went and how the players played. Nah, you're finished, mate. Seriously, there's no coming back from that. You are finished, my friend. In fact, you're not my friend, you're a piece of shit, yeah? I don't ever want to fucking bump into you, trust me, because you will be getting told all about yourself if I see you, yeah? And if I'm close enough to you at a fucking game, you are getting told, my friend. You're not my friend, why do I keep calling him my friend, yeah? You're going to get fucking told. Do you know what I mean? Yesterday with that dickhead fucking penalty you gave away. What are you doing? We're 3-0 up, away from home, in stoppage time. And you're running around like a fucking headless chicken, giving away a penalty. You're lucky Ospina saved it. Because I'll tell you something, mate. If that was fucking Atletico, or if that was fucking Leipzig, or if that was fucking some other team that are better than Ostersund, yeah, we might have just let them back in that tie. We might not have been 3-0 up in the first place if it was somebody like Atletico Madrid. And then you go and do some dickhead move like that. And then you got the cheek to fucking slag me off and slag others off. Yeah? Fuck off, man. You barely even came close to any of them fans after that fucking full-time whistle yesterday. Seriously, walking around with your fucking shitty fucking barnet. Go and get your fucking haircut, dickhead. Talking about how fucking people are making money off of failing. Do you not realise how stupid you sound saying that? You're basically saying that you're a failure. And do you know what? You're fucking right. What have you actually ever achieved in your life? Barcelona let you go for a reason. And that's because you're shit. Imagine you were playing in Italy, yeah? Imagine Arsenal sell you in the summer, yeah? And you go to Juventus or Napoli, somewhere like that, Roma. And you start doing these dickhead moves and start coming out slagging off the fans over there. Trust me, them fucking ultras will hound you out of their club. Yeah? They will. They'll take big fucking 100-foot long banners around the stadium. Yeah? And they'll fucking cuss you left, right and centre. Imagine we sell him to Barcelona or Real Madrid. I've seen footage of Gareth Bale having his car kicked and his wing mirror nearly kicked off of his car where he played so shit in one particular game. And I don't personally think he played that shit. I can't remember what game it was, a couple of years back. But they were kicking fuck out of his car. I've seen other videos where Messi, yeah, the best footballer I've ever seen in my fucking life, Messi is getting chased out of the fucking car park by angry Barcelona fans because he's played shit for 4 games and not scored a goal. This is Messi, one of the greatest players of all time. And in my opinion, the greatest player of all time. Barcelona fans are chasing the guy out of the ground because he hasn't scored for 4 games. Imagine this fucking dickhead walks into Barcelona thinking, yeah, I made it, I'm back at Barca, yeah? Back at Barca. You're a fucking idiot, mate. Seriously. That's me and you done, mate. We're done. Yeah? Unbelievable. I'm in shock at what he said. I really am. And like, I've watched this fucking clown all season. Anfield away. Etihad away. Tottenham away. Swansea away. West Brom away. Where is this dickhead? This guy believes his own hype. This guy thinks that because he's now on his big contract, that's it, he's made it. That's it. Yeah, now I can go into the modelling and, you know, mate, you're shit at football. Yeah? Fuck your modelling. Fuck your talking at Oxford Uni. Fuck all the other shit. Yeah? When he's coming out saying you don't really listen to the fans and blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. Because you know what? If you didn't listen to fans, how do you know what we're saying after the game then? How do you know what anyone's saying about you after a game if you ain't listening to the fans? I'll tell you why. Because you're fucking watching it. And you're butthurt because people are digging you out because you've been playing shit for 2 years. Yeah? If you can't take criticism after getting paid so much money to play for a club I've supported, and let's have it fucking right, I've supported this club while you were still floating around your old man's sack, bruv, yeah? You were still fucking some little spunk bubble in your old man's sack while I was supporting Arsenal Football Club. So don't you come out with some bullshit talk about, oh, well, you know, fucking, fuck off, prick. Anyway, I'm done with ranting. I'm going to go and earn some money to pay for the next away trip abroad, yeah. You know, that's what we have to do as fans. We have to go and make sure that we earn enough money to cover the cost of supporting this club. Because we ain't getting paid £4 million a year. Well, I fucking ain't anyway. Anyway, subscribe, like, share. Let me know what you guys think about Hector Bellerin. Spanish Justin Hoyt. I've called him that all season. In fact, that's probably doing a discredit to fucking Justin Hoyt. This guy's one of the worst right backs I've ever seen. Seriously. League 1 level if he had no pace. End of story. Follow my Instagram. Follow my Twitter, LeagueUnner82. Subscribe, like, share if you're new. And if you're not, do the same. Laters, I'm going. See you later.